Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy shift reading for my dearest Taurus. So Taurus, we have Jupiter moving into Pisces, and this is happening for the first time since 2010 or 2011. So it is a huge energy shift. Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So when it travels through Pisces, we have an expansion of spirituality, sensitivity, and a heightened focus on unity consciousness. So this is especially potent for twin flames and soulmates coming into union. This transit is also all about oneness and forgiveness, so especially important for those of you who are in separation. We're going to feel our empathy grow, and the cosmos will encourage all of us to dream new dreams and to dream bigger. Jupiter in Pisces amplifies innovation and spiritual revelation. And it's also important to note that Pisces also rules sleep. So many of us who have been restless or anxious or stressed will be able to use this time to heal. So as I'm doing this reading, Taurus, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Taurus. Let's see what messages come through. So you guys have the King of Wands in reverse. All right, so this is interesting energy. Some of you guys, if this has to do with love and relationships, you're sort of having a difficulty attracting somebody who is as committed or shares the same vision or is on the same page as you. Some of you might also be sort of recovering from a relationship where there was infidelity or where there was a lack of commitment, okay, where maybe you were overgiving. And for others of you, this is a difficulty in attracting abundance and stability when it comes to career and finances. So what is shifting for you guys? I mean, the High Priestess, I think she's come out in all of the readings I've done so far, which would make sense. Strong Pisces energy. What's shifting for you guys? Your intuition. Absolutely receiving a major psychic upgrade. What I love about this deck in particular, she looks so much like the Magician, and truthfully she is the counterpart of the divine counterpart of the Magician, if you will. She has all of the tools that she needs, and many of you guys, you're going to see this, that you have everything that you need to create the reality, the love, the abundance that you truly want and you truly desire during this 3D earthly experience. But you're relying on your other senses. You're relying on your spirituality and seeing beyond the veil and the interconnectedness of everything, Taurus, to make that happen. All right, so we see the Five of Pentacles, beautiful. So this is what's expanding for you guys. Many of you guys, you're coming out of poverty consciousness. If you've had difficulty in your finances or you've felt rejected and left out, maybe you're in separation from your twin or your soulmate, that's changing, okay? Many of you guys, you're calling in what I'm seeing here. She's turning on that heart light, that green light, okay, to attract soul tribe members and people who share the same vision and people that build her up. Okay, so people that build you up. Now, we see the Five of Swords, okay? So this is what you need to know. This is an energy of taking what you've learned. And what I see here with this sweet little boy who's been cut, all right? And he's sitting there and he's kind of with this penguin, all right, who's, I feel like, is in a very sort of protective energy and kind of calling a time out here, that you're definitely guided and supported, not only by your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, but many of you guys may have actual pets, right? Familiars, if you will. But what I'm seeing here is you've learned from these difficulties. You guys, many of my Taurus out there, you guys have been burned big time, either by a particular relationship. This can be in love, this can be in business, whatever it is. You've been burned, but this is you taking what you know from this situation and moving forward. Okay, wow, beautiful. And so we get these two fives. 55 is the master number. It's about conflict and it's about change. And we get the Nine of Pentacles. So many of my Taurus, you guys are not going to be single or feel alone for much longer. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You guys have put in the hard work. For many of you guys, if you've felt like you've I don't see you guys like working on your own. If you've been in a situation and you haven't really liked it, or even if you're entrepreneurial and you work from home and you're just going to be getting a lot of collaboration. You're going to be getting a lot of people that you're attracting that are going to help you and make you feel like you know, even though you are on, you know, the road less traveled, you're not on your own. Like that there's so much support around you. You've learned some very, very tough lessons, okay? But it's beautiful energy here, Taurus, because you know, this is about somebody coming into your life that wants to be, that is as dedicated to your vision, to your life, to your future together as you are, okay? Especially after, you know, being in this situation where maybe, you know, somebody, you know, a long-term relationship, it was the breakdown of a long-term relationship where you just sort of kept attracting people that weren't emotionally available, or you're finding out people were married or whatever it might be, okay? It can be love, it can also be business, but what I'm seeing here is that you're also learning this lesson that you don't have to do everything on your own, admitting that you want company or you want companionship. Is not codependent, is not a weakness. And many of you guys, you might have sort of set that up for yourselves, you know, because somebody maybe made you feel that way, or maybe this was imprinted on your nervous system, you know, that this sort of, and this is gaslighting, this is, you know, falsehoods, this is emotional manipulation, and you're moving past this, you're releasing it, so that you can really make your dreams come true here, Taurus. So we see the King of Pentacles in reverse. I actually like this energy, and the reason why is yeah, look at this, you're healing from a situation, you're dropping your defenses, because I feel like you had to go in hermit mode, okay? Many of you guys, separation from a twin flame, okay, or a deep soulmate connection. These are the lessons you've kind of learned in that time, or from this connection, taking what you've learned and moving forward. That's going to mean different things. Maybe you're moving away from this connection to a new one, or maybe it's bringing you guys full circle, but you're dropping your defenses, okay? Many of you guys were in this very heavy divine or heavy masculine energy where it was like you've got to do it all on your own, you can't accept help, you can't show your feelings. That's all changing, and you're actually healing, okay? You're healing this, you're healing that. Any of that negative imprinting on your nervous system is being dropped, is being healed, is being cleared. And you may have been dealing with people in the past that didn't collaborate, that didn't build you up. But what's happening, Taurus, is you're having this whole shift away from the 3D. This is coming out in a lot of the readings, so check your other placements, but it seems to be this theme with Jupiter moving into Pisces. You're moving away from the 3D. So what was important to you before, it's not going to. What attracted you to other people, what had you attracting in these King of Wands type energies, and remember, this is not gender specific, but people who were too 3D focused, that's ending, okay? I like it. I really, really like it, because you're shifting, you're ascending, you're tapping into your intuitive and psychic powers. And, you know, so you're not going to be satisfied anymore with the type of person that you were attracting before, or the situations that you were in before. There's a higher meaning and purpose to everything that you do now, okay? And I love that. I love that energy for you guys. So we get the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So you are definitely spiritually guided and protected at this time. If you need help, ask your angels and your spirit guides. This is about, you know, I feel, because this card wanted to come out in reverse, Taurus, that there's a lack of trust in a particular relationship, a lack of trust in your own choices, because it's about stability. This is about I have, but you're recognizing, okay, what's shifting is you're realizing you have all the tools that you need, that in fact you don't really need anybody, okay, or anything, but what you do invite in your life is only going to make you better, okay? It's an invitation. It's something that, you know, it's an invitation to come along for the ride with you, but it's not out of necessity. And I love that. I love this energy for you. All right, we get the World. So for some of you guys, you may have unfinished business. This, to me, 29 breaks down to an 11, is a nod from the universe to those of you on a twin flame journey or have a deep soulmate connection. If you're in separation, I do feel like many of you guys are going to be coming into reconciliation. I know 2021, the end of 2021, is a big year for twins to come into come into union, but it's over this period. It's a gift from Jupiter and Pisces, seeing things coming into unity consciousness, which puts you guys in the same frequency to come together. Okay, and it's a brilliant success, and we see night and day, we see masculine and feminine, we see the sun and the moon. Look at that, major psychic upgrades. Archangel Metatron. And you know what's interesting about this whole shift from your 3D focus to the 5D is, you know, Metatron is one of the, I think one of two angels, if I'm not mistaken, that actually lived a human existence and was able to ascend. So Metatron understands better than anybody the suffering and human condition. Okay, so you are absolutely, this is, you know, this is you following in the footsteps of Metatron, this major ascension, and trusting your psychic abilities and this major psychic upgrade that you're receiving. And this is a beautiful journey that you're on. And some of you guys, you've been on a solo journey, and what I'm seeing is that that's coming to an end, but it's also been something that you've really embraced and you really truly love. All right, so there are some difficulties. Not everybody is going to be so happy, okay, Taurus, about this ascension process, because sometimes we do have to leave people and situations behind that are lower vibe, okay? And, you know, and that triggers something within people around us. So just be aware of that. But don't be frightened. You're totally divinely guided and protected here. You and this particular relationship, if it's, you know, if this is a twin flame journey. You may also be waiting. I am just getting that if your divine counterpart, particularly the masculine, is still sort of going through a little bit of a purge and an upgrade, because there may be somebody who, and I feel like it's the divine masculine, that's just what they're showing me, maybe still very 3D focused. So if you're the divine feminine, I think you're holding space and you're recognizing that the soul work that you do as you ascend, as you tap into your psychic abilities, your healing abilities, that you guys are one. So what happens to you as you awaken and as you move forward, you know, your counterpart does as well, okay? So I like this energy, Taurus. It's beautiful. Goddess of balance, equality. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. Number 13 is the death card. So something's coming to an end. Exactly what I was talking about with that King of Wands. You're no longer attracting the player type or the people that don't share the same vision or people who aren't reciprocating. But you're absolutely in your power here, Taurus. Balance. Again, another nod to twin flames in my book. The Star Mother, loved. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. So the universe is completely supporting you as you go through this shift. It will have some difficulties, okay? It absolutely will not be an easy one for all of you, but recognizing that you are loved. You have so much angelic support around you guys. It's crazy. All right, it's absolutely crazy. So let's go ahead and pull a final card for you guys. Love this energy, Taurus. Brilliant success, bringing things back into balance. And many of you guys, you are coming into union, okay? It's absolutely happening. I know that this transit, it's going to be a while, okay? So it's kind of like, you know, in the next couple of years, you know, but it's absolutely happening. And many of you guys are starting to feel that shift. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so we get Hireth, longing for home and homesick for the stars. So I just got a message here, Taurus, that for many of you, this is your counterpart. Your counterpart is missing your love. Again, whether you know them or not, this is not so much a 3D love reading, like this is the ex that you were just dealing with. This is deeper than that. This is your person. This is the other half of your soul. Okay, this is someone that you have a very deep soul contract who's really, really learning to come home. And Taurus, you are home, okay, for their soul. So this card, may resonate with you for yearning for home, but maybe you don't really know where home is. You're being invited to remember that your soul chose to come to earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you don't come here alone and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. Yeah, and so this energy of commitment is just pervading this reading, Taurus. You know, for some of you guys, you might realize that you weren't fully committed to enjoying and attracting, you know, the love and the life and the abundance that you truly want and desire. But for many of you guys, this is, you may not even know who this person is. Okay, some of you, you do, you know who your twin is and you're in separation. This is just a confirmation here that you guys want to come home to each other. And when the yearning is this strong, there's nothing that can stop you or get in the way. But I do feel like divine masculine may still be a little bit 3D focused. So you have to hold space. You have to love the divine masculine regardless. Okay, and remember, I'm not talking about gender here. Okay, and the Star Mother is, you being loved and supported completely, no matter how many storms you have to go through. Okay, you're divinely protected and guided, and what you're creating is balance. Okay, and that's what you deserve: reciprocity. Love, somebody who builds you up, somebody who shares the same vision, is on the same page as you. Look at that. We get love, the first card out. Absolutely. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Yes, Taurus. Oh my gosh, there's so much love here. Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will absolutely come to fruition. And many of you guys, you have felt alone or isolated for quite some time, whether this is, in your daily life or just not, having your person by your side. Okay, that's shifting. It's absolutely shifting. And we get creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Absolutely. You're embracing this energy. The divine feminine, this is what you're embodying and what you're creating. If you're the divine masculine, this is what's happening. All right. So I absolutely love this reading. Very, very powerful. So much love here, Taurus. All right. I hope you found clarity and guidance in these messages. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.